trucker coming at you with another one. Oh, good gosh, man. It's been, almost 2 months since my last video. Oh, man. A lot has happened. A lot. So, first of all, I want to do my shout-outs. Number one of my day one subscribers who just so happened to just see one of my YouTube videos, and he was telling his Mima, he said, I know him. That's anyway, Joshy. What's up, my man? I know it's been long overdue. I said I'm gonna shout you out on one of my videos, so here's your shout out. I really do appreciate you following me on my journey and have an interest in what I do. You're growing up really fast. I know we only see each other maybe once or twice a year, but I just want you to know I'm proud of you. Keep striving, keep up with your studies, and don't let anybody stop you from following your dreams. All right, so that's my shout out to Joshy. I want to send out another shout out for those that are not in trucking, community or whatever, but the majority of my subscribers are, or are at least interested in trucking. They have what they call driver appreciation. Some companies, they recognize it for a week. Some shippers and receivers, it just varies on how long certain entities celebrate it. But like I could say for like Pilot, Flying J, they're celebrating the whole month of September. That's driver appreciation. And they hook us up with 3 different free sodas and candies and stuff like that. That really helps out. It really does. I know my company Prime, they provided us, with free meals, free lunches and stuff like that at the various different terminals and stuff like that. They give us, some Prime points for the company store, and that's appreciative of it. Because you have a major player in the refrigerated world, and as a mega carrier, to show that type of appreciation for their drivers, it speaks volumes. So shout out to Prime and all of the entities out there like Pilot, Flying J, Loves, TA, shippers and receivers. So shout out to y'all for recognizing us as drivers and appreciate the hard work that we do. But yesterday I was driving in Arkansas, and I actually saw the electronic billboard on the side of the highway. You have 9
hours and 47 minutes of remaining drive.
Electronic billboard on the side of the highway. It said free lunch today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I looked at my clock and I was like, 1:15. So the exit that I was getting off at, I'm a customer going to Love, so I had to get fuel in my reefer unit for my trailer because I was dropping it, my final stop a few miles down the road, and of course Love's wasn't giving it away. So I have my handy dandy CB radio right here, and I just so happened to have it on, and I was listening. They said free lunch in the TA parking lot. Come get it while it's hot. Give away, bag lunches and drinks. So I was like, okay. Now this time it was 1:58, but the TA was like a mile down the way. So I drove over there, and I went to the fuel out, and I felt like a crackhead looking for happened that as I was leaving, that's where the tents were set up, and a lady come running out. She's flagging the trucks out, had these bags full of lunch, you know. So I want to shout out the Arkansas Trucking Association for hooking us up. I got not one, but 2 bags. Actually, had like some chips. One of my bags had a chicken sandwich with the mustard and mayo packs and stuff like that. An apple. My other lunch had a hot dog, which I'm gonna eat tonight after this video. With a banana, some chips, some little small Oreo cookies, little, Cheetos. What else? Some crackers. And one of my favorites. There we go. Yeah, the oatmeal cream pie. Yes, sir. Gotta love that. And I got a couple of bottles of water. So, big ups to the Arkansas Trucking Association for appreciating the hard work that we do. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, next order of business. What's been going on with me? Well, since our last video, I got sick. I mean, I was in the hurt locker, and it never fails. I was like temperature of like 100 degrees. I'm like taking, over-the-counter medications, and I was on a mother load. I was on a load, I believe it was from like Ohio down to Florida. So it was paying really, really, really good. And I fought through it. I made my deliveries, and truck and look at the inner walls. Well, it had a bulge on it, basically saying that, one of the belts had popped. So being as though that Manuka really doesn't have a full-fledged tire shop, all they have is preset rims with new tires, I ended up having to get a brand new tire. Yeah, those aren't cheap. They're like $1,100 for a tire. Okay, but no sweat. That's why we have tire funds. That's why I have a tire fund as a lease operator. So that was covered. Don't worry, I'm not tripping about that. But wait, there's more. Yes, there's always more. When the guy was putting my tires back on, my steer tires back on, he noticed that there was a hairline fracture in one of the bolt holes where the lug nuts go on, and so again, it's not a tire shop, so I had to buy a brand new rim and a tire. That was worked out. We worked that out, between the warranty, whatever, everything washed out. So that was good. We dodged a bullet there. So I leave Manuka and I get back to, trucking along, because now I got to pay for these repairs. Guess what happens? Yep, critical temperature malfunction. So anyway, I end up going to the Springfield terminal. I called the Springfield shop. They were like, well, it's probably the pigtail connector. And sure enough, it was, a frayed wire. And that came on, I take that back. That started malfunctioning when that Hurricane Francine, well, it was Tropical Depression